up on it. 555 watching right now, by the way. Shout out to 555. What could be done to provide INC more utility and take it beyond a dump token? I don't think it needs any more utility, my personal opinion. I think it is the INC cannot be, I've always thought it cannot be just a down forever token, because people need to be incentivized to yield farm. If they're not incentivized to yield farm, then they're not going to be adding liquidity and farming and earning and interacting with PulseX other than trading, which any DEX aggregator can do trades for you, and probably in a better way as of today, at least. We'll see the upgrades and stuff we get. So I think its price going up gives it a speculation utility, if you will, gives it a reason to be held up onto, at least, again, for speculation. And I think that's enough. I think there will be people in the community building upon it, but I don't think that the PulseChain and the PulseX devs themselves need to flip any switches to make INC more interesting, because it's already going up. So like, yeah, if you go to GoPulse, I mean, if you look at INC, it went up more than anything else. It went down more than anything else. And it went up more than anything else again. So I don't think it needs anything. It would be a nice to have, but I think it's monetized. I like the way I think Sloth coined it to monetizing risk. So it is the risk. It is what you get rewarded for, the risk of impermanent loss. You're rewarded more based on how the farms are incentivized, and which, could be somewhat based on, could be correlated at least with the risks, more risk and less risk and stuff like that, or at least appear to be. So I think people, so again, I guess the question is, why won't people dump INC? And the answer is because they think the price will go up. Just like everything else, just like Bitcoin. Like, what can you do? I mean, literally, like, you look at Bitcoin. What can you do with Bitcoin? I can't stake it natively to earn yield. Hex does that. That's why Hex is the better Bitcoin, right? Hopefully we'll get the store value narrative back this cycle. But what is the difference between INC and Bitcoin? Except, adoption, liquidity, all the fancy metrics and stuff. Like, I'm just saying, obviously I understand Bitcoin has a bigger brand and all this stuff. I'm just giving an example of like, why not? Why wouldn't people hang on to it if they believe it's going to, if it already just suggested people could view it as leverage on Pulse and PulseX. What is the purpose of Pulse and PulseX? Like, okay, I need Pulse to use the network for gas, to validate. I can stake it, different community protocols, stuff like that. I can stake it for be a validator, obviously. What is the purpose of PulseX? It gets bought and burned. It's a place I can make trades. I don't know. I don't think INC needs utility. If it has utility, that's cool, but I don't think it needs utility. I think it has inherent utility for being this, for playing this important role in the ecosystem, because it needs to be valuable, or else people aren't going to participate.